Hello, friends, and welcome to the very first episode of NoStressDDS Podcast. I am so excited to be here. You have no idea. Okay, so I thought in the very first episode, I will tell you a little bit about me so that I put things in perspective and kind of give you a frame of reference. Okay, so I am a doctor, just like you are. I'm a board certified orthodontist, and I have been for quite some time. All started actually not even in the United States. So I am somebody who here in the United States would call a foreign trained dentist. I wonder how many of you guys are foreign trained dentists. So I was born and raised in the Ukraine. And I first actually went to medical school in Moscow because I thought maybe I wanted to be a doctor. My dad is a dentist. And so I always knew that I'm going to be in the medical field. And so I did that first and I didn't love it. So then I moved to Czech Republic, Prague in 2004, I think. And I finished dental school. So I became a dentist in Europe, went back home, had a practice with my dad. And then when I was 25 on my own, moved to the United States. I did not know anybody. I didn't speak English. It was a joy. It was a very cold winter in New York. I moved to New York, Manhattan, back in 2010 and just started my career in the United States. So I had to go through the process of advanced standing. Those of you who are foreign trained dentists, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. And I did that at the University of Pacific, probably like 10 years ago, actually more, 12 years ago. So I have been a dentist for 15 years, but United States certified dentist, I guess is the right name, for 12 years. And then after that, I decided to become an orthodontist, and I did that. So I did that at Temple University in Philadelphia. And so I have been an orthodontist for 8 years now, board certified like a year later. And then just like many of you, I went to dental school thinking this is going to be great. It's less education than medical school, and it's great living. And I'm going to have my own practice because I like to have a flexible schedule and, I have a family. And you just have this idea of how things are going to be. And then they turn out a little bit different, isn't it? And so when I was in my first year practicing orthodontics, I was dealing with a lot, right? There were a lot of patients. Had to manage the practice as well. And there's just a lot of pressures, and I was completely alone in this country. And so I stumbled on life coach, not even knowing what that meant or what that entailed. And she literally changed my life. That was the life coach school. Brooke Castillo was my first coach. And I decided just to get my hands on everything that she was saying and learn more. I mean, I was consuming that stuff ferociously. I couldn't understand why nobody ever taught me how to better manage my time, how to better manage my emotions, how to be a better leader with my team. I mean, one of the things that many of you can probably relate is being a woman leader is tricky sometimes. Sometimes the team doesn't take you seriously as they take your boss or a male colleague. And so I was young, I was in my late 20s, and I was trying to navigate all these things without any support. And so life coaching became that support system that I wanted, I needed. I wish I had even earlier in my life, really. And so I became a certified life coach through the life coach school back 6 years ago. And I started coaching people. And I never thought of, being a life coach for a living or any, I'm an orthodontist. I'm a board certified orthodontist. I have a great career, I have a great living, but people around me just started gravitating more towards me and asking me questions. How did you deal with this? How did you get these 5-star reviews? How did you not get affected by that? And I just started, the information just started pouring out of me, and I started sharing stuff with people. And that is how NoStressDDS was born. My coaching practice that I have right now, where I coach women dentists one-on-one privately. That's how it was born. And so fast forward this year, here we are. I am a certified life coach. I am a board certified orthodontist. I have 2 beautiful children and I own 2 businesses. And what I have realized by coaching many of you guys is that stress is the number one thing that prevents us from enjoying our lives, enjoying our families, and feeling fulfilled. And so I've created the program and the podcast, NoStressDDS, to help you guys with that. So what I'm going to be doing is every week, I'm going to be creating episodes, shorter episodes, probably within 20 minutes, to teach you some of the concepts that has helped me and has helped many dozens and dozens of my clients, close to 100 clients that I've had, all women dentists, most practice owners, most moms. This is my special spot for us ladies, working mamas and boss ladies, and that's what I'm here for. And what we are going to be focusing on is this trifecta, the 3 things that are causing us the most stress, which is managing our practice. It's so funny. Do you remember back in dental school, we were so worried about class 2, or we were so worried about the crown prep and getting the margin on the distal lingual smooth. And I don't know about you, but I remember talking to attendings, teachers, or colleagues who already graduated and hearing, oh, when you graduate, the dentistry is going to be the least of your concerns. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, this can't be right. I'm really trying to get that impression well, or that overbite perfect. And they were right, weren't they? Now the number one reason that causes us stress is managing the team, managing people, our employees, hiring, firing, our schedule, some, challenging patients and things like that. But we're up against the leadership, we're up against time, and just the general stress of what do I want? Where am I going? Where's my practice going? What are people next to me doing? And so this is what I created NoStressDDS for, is to help you guys organize your practice, help you manage your time better, become really, really efficient in optimizing your time. And I don't mean doing more in less time. We are not robots. We need to have more time for ourselves, but there's a smart way to do it. And managing stress in a completely new way. When we think about stress, we immediately think about meditation, or maybe exercising or breathing. This is the stuff that we are taught what to do, how to manage our stress. But I have learned through life coaching that there is this brand new world that no one talks about, managing stress from the inside out. I have learned, and I'm going to share with you everything I know about how you can manage your thoughts and your mind and your emotions so that nothing that happens outside in your practice or with your husband or at home can cause prolonged stress or can cause overwhelm and just all these negative emotions. I truly believe that stress is managing stress is an inside job. And I'm going to share with you in these episodes how to do this. So I would love if you subscribed, if you came back week after week. Every Wednesday, I'm going to be sharing these episodes. And if you have any questions, or if you want to hear anything specific on managing stress as a busy working mom, dentist mom, specialty practice owner, I'm here for you. All right, guys, I hope that little introduction was interesting. And I know I'm always curious to hear, what's this person's story and where did they come from and how did they become what they become? And this is my story. I'm Nashville based. I've lived in California for many years now, but we actually moved to Nashville. So if anyone is local, hello, Nashvillians, is that the name? I'm excited to be here. Thanks for tuning in, and I will chat with you next week. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Bye.